Hey everyone. Oh. Perfectly synced. Welcome everybody to the UFC 318 official weigh-ins live stream brought to you by MMA Fighting.com. Thanks to everyone for joining in. We are just a few minutes away from kicking off. We are letting people know the stream is live. So hopefully we'll get this populating soon. I'll save my gems when we have a little bit more of an audience. But for those just tuning in, all you early risers, this is the voice of Alexander K. Lee. And the one bringing you this beautiful footage on site is, of course, the great E.K.C. Leiden. I know a lot of people are used to seeing Jose Young. Oh, look, it's Casey. He's there.
Why are they used to seeing Jose
Who's behind?
Youngs? I was the original.
Oh, I'm saying usually people are used to Jose Youngs, but Jose had some personal matters to deal with.
These are noobs
in NYC.
This is for the old school
yes.
kids. It's for the
This is for the old school.
This isn't for the noobs. This isn't for the fight.
Casey, who's behind you? Who's right behind you? No, to your over your right shoulder. Your right shoulder. Your right shoulder. Who that? Who that?
What? Will you focus?
You are on site. These are things that I cannot tell the people because I am not there. You are there. Yes, I will focus. Guys, we are moments away from seeing the final weigh-in of the great Dustin Poirier. And I say moments away, I imagine he will be one of the first 4 or 5 fighters weigh in, possibly first. If he's ready to weigh in, I guarantee they said Dustin comes to the front of the line. So here we go, guys. But we'll definitely see Dustin early. I'm pretty sure we'll see Max early. All of the stars. The rest of it, it's a toss-up. I have no clue. We could see Paulo Costa in the first 10 minutes. We could see him in the last 10 minutes. I have no idea. You never know with that guy. Shenanigans seem to follow him everywhere. Casey, is there a kerfuffle going on?
I'm here for the kerfuffle.
Okay. Sounds like there's some activity. Probably just clearing people out of the way. Getting ready to bring our fighters up. We're probably about 90 seconds away from the weigh-in starting in. Before anyone asks, I'm not sure. Casey, maybe you can enlighten us if this is the 1 hour official weigh-in window and then additional hour for anyone who needs extra time, or is this like more of the old school 2 hour flat window? Then we get up as they go. That is how MMA should be. All right, the scale is being calibrated. That's right. It's calibrated. I'm examining the backdrop for typos. Everything's good. We're here in New Orleans. I say we. Casey is in New Orleans, Louisiana, the home state of the great Dustin Poirier. I think everyone's starting to feel the emotions a little bit, guys. This is real. This is, I mean, what MMA retirement is truly real, but this is at least being billed as the last dance for Dustin Poirier. All right, here we go. People are moving into place. Lazy Pad says, please, no bumbling, Scooby-Doo commissioners. Oh,
all right, thank you all for being here for the official weigh-in for UFC 318, Holloway versus Poirier 3. And we begin with the gentleman around whom this entire Louisiana showcase was built. The former UFC interim lightweight champion, the number 6 ranked contender competing for the BMF title and weighing in for the final time as a UFC athlete, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
No, B+1, huh? You come. Grab my shit.
Yeah, great.
Feel good. Thank you. What's up?
$156.
156, the official weight for Dustin Poirier.
156 for Dustin Poirier. This is a BMF title fight, guys. Of course, not a undisputed or interim title fight. So they're allowed. They're allowed the extra belt. There you go. That was the last time. See you, Dustin. I heard welterweight 170
All right,
up
next athlete to the scale, competing live on pay-per-view, the number 13 ranked UFC welterweight contender, Kevin Trailblazer Holland.
Of course it's Kevin Holland, guys.
$170, the official weight for Kevin Holland.
170 championship weight for Kevin Holland, making his 4th UFC appearance already, guys. It is only July, and we are seeing Kevin Holland a 4th time. He said he wants to fight 7 times in 2025, and he's
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim in the women's flyweight division, Nicole Cagliari. $126, the official weight for Nicole Cagliari.
126 for Nicole Cagliari.
Islam next, 170, right? All right, next fighter weighing in this morning, making his UFC debut in the welterweight division, Islam Dulatov.
A lot of hype around this guy. A lot of hype. $171,
the official weight for Islam Dulatov.
$171 for Islam Dulatov, a huge favorite, minus 625 over Adam Fugit. Big things expected for this guy.
All right, back now to the pay-per-view main card in the featherweight division, Patricio Pitbull.
Patricio Pitbull, second chance to make a first impression.
$145, the official weight for Patricio Pitbull.
Championship weight for the multiple-time Bellator champion, 2-division Bellator champion. He's got a tough test in Dan Ige.
All right, next fighter to the scale, a man who's been there and done that, charged with kicking off the pay-per-view main card, the lightweight veteran Michael the Menace Johnson.
Michael Johnson, his 27th lightweight appearance.
155, the official weight for Michael Johnson.
He's taken some fights at featherweight as well, of course, but here he is at lightweight. Again, 27 appearances, tied for 3rd most in UFC history.
All right, next fighter to the scale, making his UFC debut in the middleweight division, Jackson McVeigh.
Jackson McVeigh, of course, caught up in the Christopher Ewart drama a few weeks ago, where Ewart was called in on short notice and was well off weight. But they got McVeigh a new fight quickly, and that's great.
185, the official weight for Jackson McVeigh.
Thank you, Jackson.
185 for Jackson McVeigh.
All right, next fighter to the scale, one half of the co-main event, live on pay-per-view, the middleweight contender, Roman Kopylov. $185, the official weight for Roman Kopylov.
Thank you, Roman.
All right, next fighter to the scale, set for his 11th UFC appearance in the light heavyweight division, Jimmy Crute. $205, the official weight for the Bendigo Bomber, Jimmy Crute.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, next fighter to the scale in the women's flyweight division, proudly repping Louisiana, Carly Judice.
That was 205 for Jimmy Crute. Carly Judice coming up.
125.
125, the official weight for Carly Giudice.
Carly Giudice 125, and Carly Giudice versus Nicole Cagliari is official. Oh, nice. We have our first.
All right, next fighter to hit the scale competing in the middleweight division,
guys.
Bruno the Hulk Fajeda.
Here comes Bruno Fajeda, Jackson McVeigh's opponent.
$186.
186, the official weight for Bruno Fajeda.
186 for Big Bruno, and that fight is official. Casey, if you can, Bruno has two N's. If you could put a second N in.
All right, next
Bruno.
fighter to the scale, one half of the featured prelim live on ESPN in the bantamweight division, Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira.
Oh, this is the sleeper fight of the day. Vinicius Oliveira and Kyler Phillips. Absolute fire. Lockdog looking good on the scale.
135.
135, the official weight for Vinicius Oliveira.
135, championship weight for Lockdog.
All right, next athlete to the stage competing in an ESPN prelim in the middleweight division, Ateba Gautier.
$185.
185, the official weight for Ateba Gautier.
185, championship weight for Ateba. Looking absolutely jacked. Huge favorite, minus 550.
All right, next fighter to the scale is the number 10 ranked middleweight contender and former world title challenger, the Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori.
$186.
186, the official weight for Marvin Vettori.
186 for Marvin Vettori. He's got a grudge match with Brendan Allen. A lot of people have been looking forward to this one for a while. This was on our match.
All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning competing in a light heavyweight prelim, Marcin Prachnio.
$205.
205, the official weight for Marcin Prachnio.
205 for Marcin. Ooh. Marcin Prachnio startled me. His fight with Jimmy Crute is now official.
All right, next fighter to hit the scales, the other half of that featured prelim live on ESPN, the number 12 ranked bantamweight contender, Kyler the Matrix Phillips.
$135.
135, the official weight for Kyler Phillips.
135 for Kyler Phillips. His fight with Vinicius Oliveira is official. MMA gods, you leave that fight alone. You leave that
All
fight
right,
alone.
next
You give
fighter
us that
to
fight
weigh
better.
in is the number 11 ranked featherweight contender competing live on pay-per-view, Dan 50K Ige.
Okay.
145.
145, the official weight for Dan Ige.
145 for Dan Ige, and boy, we are. That fight with producer Pitbull is now official. These are some quick scale reads. I mean, these are. Dan Ige barely got up there before he was he was dismissed as a successful weigh-in. Wow, that was. Sorry guys, I have not been watching. I've been jumping between tabs here, trying to juggle a few things. So I have not been looking super closely at the weigh-in procedure, but I do see. I saw who said this earlier. Tappy said these lot are flying out. Yeah, they are coming up real fast. Lazy Bet, digital scales are too accurate. Manual scale leaves room for leeway. Yeah, we say this all the time, right? There was a stretch there where They had gone with the digital scale for most of the events. I don't remember how long the stretch lasted. And they, and it was down to like the point 1, point 2, point 3. And like I can't say for sure, but if you were like point 1 or point 2 on the beam scale, they kind of just go like, it's close enough, round down. But the digital scale, they couldn't do that, so we had some very awkward weigh-in.
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the welterweight division, live on ESPN, Nikolai Veretennikov.
$169.
169, the official weight for Nikolai Veretennikov.
169 for Veretennikov, waiting for his opponent, Francisco Prado. Lazy bet. Digital scale stole Charlie Olive's belt. I'll never get over it, guys. That was the dumbest. This is one of the dumbest things I've seen. Just fake it. Just say he made the weight. What are we talking about here? But yes, I don't know the exact weights of the fighters today, but I trust the commission, and they're saying that people are close enough, obviously. Who are we to complain, guys? Who are we to complain? Tappy, didn't Eubank get fined for like 0.001 pounds over? I think it was a little more than that, but yes, Chris Eubank did get fined for, unfortunately, for quote-unquote missing weight. So, Andrew asking, Dustin 156. I thought he needs championship weight. No, guys, the BMF championship is not a not. I don't even know how to say recognized, because the UFC can recognize any belts they want. But yes, the promotion does not recognize it in the same way they would an undisputed title or an interim title.
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the welterweight division, Francisco Prado.
Oh, here we go. Here's Veretenikov's opponent. Let's look at it.
170.
170, the official weight for Francisco Prado.
Vamos, carajo, vamos.
Francisco Prado oh yes, I'm sorry. Francisco Prado Veretennikov is official. Prado just 23 years old. We got some young gunners on here. Daniel Zellhuber is another young guy. I'm trying to see. There's other people making their debut. I don't know how young they are. Dulatov making his debut. Some fresh faces here. A lot of veterans, too. I mean, obviously, our main event, two of the most respected, beloved, and tenured lighter weight fighters. We have Kevin Holland, who has fought friggin' what?
All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning, competing live on pay-per-view in the lightweight division, Daniel Zellhuber.
Speak of the young buck.
156.
156, the official weight for Daniel Zellhuber.
All glory to God, guys. Thanks.
What a polite young man. I think he said, "How are you?" when he stepped onto the scale. That was very nice. His fight with Michael Johnson is now official. Michael Johnson is one of the most active and long-tenured fighters as well. So we have a lot of veteran names on here. But yeah, some fresh blood. Atiba Gauthier is another young guy. People are hoping to, if they bring him along correctly, could be a contender at 185. Don't want to push him too quickly. Andrew says boxing is shady. They probably got weights on the scale before they weigh in. Hey, I'm
Can
not.
I comment on this?
I'm just.
Hey, I'm
Of course you can.
This.
Hey guys, it's Casey. Casey's here. Casey's here.
I cover boxing weigh-ins all the time. They actually have to have the opponent on the stage too to confirm the weight, which I do not understand why MMA fighters do not do this. So, in fact, Andrew, you are the opposite. Boxing is, at least in terms of weigh-ins, is not shady because the opponent actually has to be there to confirm that the commission correctly weighed the fighter. All right, I'm out.
Can you put Tappy's seesaw comment on here? Because this is maybe the best explanation, the best suggestion I've ever heard for weigh-ins. And I will steal, Tappy, I will steal it, but I will credit you every time I mention this in the future. Tappy says, a seesaw would be better. Put one fighter on each end, and if they balance, it's a fair fight. I have nothing to add to this. This is an amazing idea. I don't like... If not like a seesaw, like those scales, like gigantic versions of a classic like scale, right? You just put the two guys on, and if it's How have we not thought of this? How have we not? This is such a good idea, Taffy. I thank you. Taffy says it's yours. No, Taffy. I will remember your name and I will credit you every time because that is. I've never heard that before. I don't know if you got that from someone else. I don't know if people have said this idea and I'm just not aware. That is both hilarious and also would be what an incredible visual that would be. Just have two adult human beings standing on a giant scale. I would love that so much. Does that not make sense to you? Charles Oliveira would still have his title if that happened because that scale would, come on, the 0.5, whatever, would it really make a difference? Andrew, Tappy shall lead the Nevada Athletic Commission in months. Yeah, I mean, some definite improvements could be made. Oh my goodness.
Oh, box of shame.
Yep.
Box of shame.
Redemption. Casey, redemption.
Eventually.
We don't know that it's a box of shame. There's no shame in using the box inherently, unless you miss.
Why can't we
Who
not
will this
see
be
it?
for?
The box covers up shame. That's literally what it is.
Who will this be for? Not Paulo Costa. Dan Rodriguez. That's my guess.
It's interesting. They bring out the box this early.
Yeah. Can you see? Can you see who?
I don't want to go into suspense for you.
This makes me think New Orleans is using the everyone come in the first hour and then second hour for second wave. That is my guess because whoever's using the box right now is probably coming in, seeing where they're at, and if they're 0.5 over, I'm sure they can shave.
All right, next fighter to the scale competing in a prelim live on ESPN in the middleweight division, Robert Valentin.
Robert Valentin. Okay, it's a little surprising to me. Let us know when you're ready, Robert.
186.
186, the official weight for Robert Valentin.
Box of Redemption, no problem. 186 for the Ultimate Fighter finalist, Robert Valentin. His fight with Ateba Gautier is official. His fight with Ateba Gautier is official. Thank you, sir. DJ Saray now said, "Oh, good, no one important." How dare you? Did you not hear me say Ultimate Fighter finalist? Robert Valentin?
That hurts. These people are human beings. They have people's families. They care about them. They train their entire
That was an attack
lives
on me
for this moment.
Casey, that was an attack on me.
And then we have
to say that about
we have a DJ come into the comments and say he's not important. How dare you, sir? How dare
Damn.
you?
Damn.
See, I'm
Robert
sorry,
Valentin became a little.
I'm not like Jose Young. I can't let that slide. I would not take this. I would not take this.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
This is your warning, Mr. DJ.
Yeah, DJ, don't apologize to me. Apologize to Casey. He's the one you've really hurt. Robert Valentin actually did become a bit of a meme this week, Casey. Did you see that?
No, I did not see it. Tell me more.
So there was a website, I'm not sure which one, which it looked like maybe an AI generated write-up of this matchup or Robert Valentin himself, and it described him as one of the most interesting fighters in MMA or something like that. It was, guys, if you remember, I'm sure you guys have seen this. It was very funny.
You're not making it sound funny though. Like you're saying it's funny, but
you didn't find that funny?
Well, which part
that
was
wasn't
funny? You describing the story as funny?
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, Casey. I feel like any joke you have to explain is not really very funny. But anyway, yes, he was briefly trending on MMA Twitter as being called very, very interesting or most unique or something like that. And it was a very strange moment. And again, I like Robert Valentin. It's just did not make a lot of sense. It didn't elaborate. It didn't elaborate on why he was interesting. It was just sort of this opening paragraph. And again, that's probably the most the MMA community has talked about Robert Valentin. Again, with respect to his run on The Ultimate Fighter. But yes, he is otherwise, unfortunately, being recognized as maybe a bit of a sacrificial lamb to Gautier. But we'll see. Robert Valentin has a lot more experience. He has trained extensively with Valentina Shevchenko. Could be upset city here, guys. Could be upset city. It's I always when you have guys as inexperienced as Gautier, being massive favorites, I'm a little sketch on it. I'm a little sketch, but yes, he has been very impressive. Atiba, a 23-year-old man from Cameroon, of course, even though not at heavyweight but at middleweight, immediately drawing comparisons to the great Francis Ngannou. I think any powerful knockout artist from Cameroon is going to say, "Oh, there's guys like Ngannou, there's guys like Ngannou," but he certainly has knockout power. 6 KOs in his 8 fights so far. So you can bet a lot of people. That fight was briefly on the main card, if I recall correctly. There was a graphic that was flashed on a show about a month ago, and Gautier versus Valentin was on the main card, which had a lot of people raising their eyebrows just because he's not particularly well known yet. But we settled, and Ige Pitbull was the co-main for the longest time, or at least was thought to be the co-main. I don't think any of that was ever locked in, and then we settled in on Paulo Costa, Kopylov, and yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Does this pay-per-view card have a co-main, or is it just one last fight before the main event? Because I feel like we're there. I don't think there's a true co-main for this card.
Yeah, we usually don't ask that about a pay-per-view. I feel like a pay-per-view is we just assume, oh yeah, legitimate co-main. No, it's definitely not. My moment of thought there was like, oh, if they put Ige and Pitbull in the second to last slot, would that have been a co-main? And probably still not.
If Pitbull wouldn't have won, if Pitbull wouldn't have beat,
yes,
it was coming off a win, then maybe we could call it. But coming off a loss, no, can't do that.
Yeah. This is not. This is a penultimate fight. Listen, Paulo Costa, I get it. He's a name, popular guy, big on the memes. One-time title challenger. Kopylov, very good streak. Could fight for the title himself. I'd say if he beats Costa, gets one more win, really no reason Roman Kopylov can't fight for the title. Like in that scenario, that would be 4 straight, 8 out of 9. A lot of exciting knockouts.
Okay.
So there's
we have a super chat. Just focus.
Okay,
on this. Let's focus on our super chats. Come on.
I'm not always looking at the screen. I'm looking at Wikipedia. I'm tweeting. Okay.
Wait.
Lazy
you
Ben.
don't know all these off the top of your head.
Okay. $2. I mean, you got to confirm, Casey. $2 towards a beignet for Casey. Good times roll. This is that was a play on words, I think.
Nice.
Okay. Have you had a beignet since you've landed in Louisiana?
It's beignet.
Beignet, excuse me. Yes, a beignet, obviously.
Yeah. I talked around. Yeah. Turns out everyone's mispronouncing it. The people from New Orleans, they call it beignet.
I have not heard that before, but you're there and I'm not. So
because you're not a local. When tourists come around, they say beignets or whatever. But when it's just them, that's how they say it.
Have you had one or not, Casey? Have you had one or not?
Okay. I got it last night,
Great.
around 9.
Biva11 saying Costa versus Kopylov wouldn't headline an Apex card. How dare you? That is like a textbook Apex card. That would definitely headline an Apex card. And it's almost a shame that it's actually
if Costa loses,
that's top quality Apex chair.
If Costa loses, will his next fight be a main event at Apex?
God, I hope not. We did a round table this week. Let me plug our own work here, guys. You can find that UFC 3 before you watch Saturday's card. Go check out our UFC 318 round table. Can Dustin Poirier author the most feel-good MMA ending ever? And one of the questions was, who needs a win more, Paulo Costa or Patricio Pitbull? My compatriots Jed Mishu and Damon both said it's got to be Pitbull. But I made a case for Costa. Oh, you agree? I had to make a case for Costa just because, like,
no. Well, it's 2 different things. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you. When you say what's most important, in terms of Pitbull's UFC career, yes. In terms of his overall MMA career, no. If that makes sense, because I think Pitbull's already established who he is as a premier featherweight. But we all know his age. We all know how many fights he's had. We all know how many wars he's been in. We know, but this isn't prime Pitbull. That's all. So, and of course, the fans don't care about that. But the people that know, the smart people like us from MMA Fighting, we know.
Sorry, I just got a message from our. Yeah, you're correct. Oh yeah, overall legacy. No, I mean it has this it has no effect on Pitbull's legacy. I don't. I mean, it can only I mean, if he wins, it can benefit it. If he loses, we're all just gonna kind of forget this UFC run ever happened and just focus on the good old Bellator days.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
What would be an equivalent to that? What would be an equivalent to that? Someone like a kind of a legend. Oh, Kid Yamamoto, kind of a legend that came.
I was literally just about to say Kid Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Did not score a single. Yeah. Kid did not score a single win in the UFC, and people who had never heard of his career before that were like, "Oh, who the fuck is this guy?" Like, I don't know. Like, why is this guy such a big deal? It's like
Johnson. He came to UFC and had like Demetrius Johnson. Jesus.
Tough. Was well past his prime, riddled with injuries. I mean, you just not the kid you saw in UFC was not near the glorious MMA fighter.
But the kid you did see was still as handsome, though. Let's just say that he was still.
I mean,
that was
there's
10.
no questioning that. R.I.P. Kid, by the way. R.I.P. Kid. Gone far too soon. Guys, if you don't know Kid Yamamoto, that's your homework assignment for the weekend. Go YouTube some Kid Yamamoto. Have yourself a good time. Amazing highlights.
If you do look at Kid as UFC run, you would just immediately get angered at the fact that these guys have to wear uniforms now, because Kid had like some elaborate trunks all the time.
Sorry, someone was asking, has Costa ever fought in the UFC Apex? Of course he has. He's fought his fellow one-time middleweight title challenger who was competing on Saturday, Marvin Vettori. So yes, that was a great. And what a weird week that was. I believe that was the Costa just saying like at the press conference, "Oh yeah, I can't make weight. Let's just make a light heavyweight fight." And then they were like, "Okay, it's a light heavyweight fight now." That was bizarre. I mean, everything about Paulo Costa's career is bizarre, but that was really. Like, that makes the top 3 of the weirdest things that Paulo Costa was involved in the UFC. So yes, very Apexy main event and very Apexy behavior from Paulo Costa. I think that's it, though. It is only, yes, that is the one-time Marvin Vettori. So yeah, Paulo Costa has a lot of currency with the UFC. They like putting him in front of live crowds. They like putting him in front of a mic. They like putting him in press conferences. I get it. But I do think this win, boy, if he loses to Roman Kopylov, I don't know what they're gonna do with this guy. He has not knocked anyone out in 7 years. Again, he's popular because of his memes, got a bit of a personality, but also once upon a time he was considered a knockout artist. Has not finished anyone's strikes in 7 years. He's only fought like 6 times. I understand. I feel like it's inactivity, but yeah, guess what? That was 6 opportunities to knock someone out. Didn't do it. Had nice moments against Robert Whittaker. Put a little scare in Big Rob. But no, 0 KOs. So Paulo Costa, if he can get a KO of Roman Kopylov, which I'm not expecting, maybe he'll be back, Casey. Maybe he'll be back because there is some juice with him and Chimaev. If he loses and Chimaev loses, maybe we just make that fight. I don't know. We'll have to see after Saturday. Casey, I'm gonna do a little bit of a rundown here because we have, you know what, I'm looking at it, we got almost everyone. We are just waiting on 5 names. We are waiting on the great Max Holloway, not expecting any issues there. Of course, a career featherweight, now making the full commitment to lightweight. Probably has put on some extra bulk, but like enough that it's gonna be a problem at the scale. I sincerely got it.
I don't want to get any bad juju out there, but as far as I know, the only time that Holloway, quote unquote, kind of missed weight was when he went to 155 to fight Habib and couldn't make weight and had to pull out of the fight. But that was because of an injury.
Yeah, that was short notice. Too. He was probably walking around at like 175 back at home or something. So yeah, that was scary. We all, oh god, and he was doing like a fight week interviews, and we were all just like, "Yo, Max does not look good." I'm not a doctor.
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the heavyweight division, Lucas Dresky.
And Lucas is going on the scale.
242 for Lucas Dresky.
242 for Lucas Dresky. This is a heavyweight bout. He is facing another man who is a former light heavyweight, Ryan Spann. Dresky somehow the only man to defeat the white-hot of Walter Walker. I tweeted this graphic a while ago of a Topology screenshot. I shouldn't say graphic. Topology screenshot of Dresky's record. He's 9-6-1 overall as a pro. He has one win. He got his UFC contract off of Contender Series and a win that was later overturned when he tested. Oh, he failed a drug test, so that was interesting. And then he lost to Martin Budai, lost to Carl Williams, lost to Waldo Cortez Acosta. Probably fighting for his career. Beats Walter Walker and loses to Mick Parkin. He's 1-5 in the UFC. He's 1-5, but that one win is one of the most feared men in the heavyweight division right now, the master of the heel hook, Walter Walker. So I don't know what to make of this.
What do you think about Lazy Bed's comment? Is it too early?
Future Hall of Famer Lukasz Dresky. Which Hall of Fame? He didn't say. So
super chat
could
us
be
and we'll answer.
Well, maybe he goes to KSW and starts a run there or something. But what a weird run! What a weird again one win, and it is against a guy who is, I think he's not ranked oddly in the UFC rankings this week for some reason, but will be ranked in the MMA Fighting global rankings. I'm pretty sure when we do our next update, which I don't know. Next full update probably after 319. I don't think we do a full update after this card. It's just not enough. Not enough juice to it, guys. Not enough rankings juice. We only really have. I'll tell you guys right now, based on our rankings, we have number 4
pay-per-view card that doesn't have rankings juice.
No, nothing, man. It's got Holloway. So I'll say this is our ranking. So UFC has a few more people ranked than we would, but for our rankings, we have Holloway at 4 at lightweight, Poirier at 7. Holloway is the number 12 pound for pound fighter on our list. Costa is our number 14 middleweight. Kopylov we don't have ranked yet. I think obviously he will after this, and I believe he is in the UFC rankings. Kevin Holland is not in our welterweight rankings. I think he's in the UFC rankings. We have Dan Ige, number 14 at featherweight, Pitbull number 12.
All right, next fighter to the scale is the other gentleman around whom this fight card was built, the reigning, defending BMF belt holder, the decorated former featherweight champion, and the future Hall of Famer, Max Blessed Holloway. 155, the official weight for Max Holloway, and with that, your UFC 318 main event is now official.
Casey, you heard the man. It's official. Boom. With the shades on. Sorry, that was 155. Just gonna do that. Good stuff, guys. This meeting of legends is on track. That's exciting, man. That's exciting. This to me is a true main event. If we're questioning the co-main event, this is a true main event. I don't need, even without the BMF title on the line, like we don't subscribe to the UFC theory that like, oh my gosh, title fights are the most important things and have to headline every event. If you can headline a pay-per-view the title fight, great. But grudge matches, or I guess in this case a friendly legacy match, this is a legitimate headliner. How many people are going to buy this pay-per-view? I don't know, but I think that has more to do with the strength of the card overall than like an indictment of Holloway and Poirier's star power. Like I think if you had given them a decent undercard, this probably does a good number. I expect it now to underperform again, just because outside of the top 2 names, it's mostly for hardcores. Because I don't think the card is bad. Like I think we've kind of made fun of it a little bit for lacking, like we were just talking about, lack of rankings, lack of like maybe any sort of title implications. But as far as like good fights, there's just a lot of good fights in this card, and that's kind of how they're trying to sell it. I think Dana White was saying this is the most BMF card in history or something, or however UFC wants to say it. And I wouldn't go that far, but there are good scraps. There are good scraps. Yes, Casey.
This is a bad pay-per-view. This is a great UFC on Fox card. It is not a good
pay-per-view. Okay. That's yeah.
These are quality fighters. It's a good card, but $80, yeah. But hey,
that's
you got
lot
the
of
money.
money.
If you got the money, cool, pay for it. But quality fighters, but not a good pay-per-view card. Can't go.
Yeah, we gotta draw a line somewhere. Like the way I always say.
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing live on pay-per-view in the welterweight division, Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez. 170, the official weight for D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez.
There you go, Dan Rodriguez, 170. His fight with Kevin Holland is official. Yeah, when we're gauging pay-per-view price, the way I just do a rough estimate. I say your average fan can afford to buy. So there's 13 UFC pay-per-views a year. I would say your average fan should
170.
Oh, hold on. I'll shut up again. We have
All right, next fighter to hit the scale, competing in a prelim in the welterweight division, Adam Fugit. $171, the official weight for Adam Fugit.
171 for Fugit. His fight with Islam Dulatov is official. If you're buying like 4 or 5, let's say 5. Let's be generous here. Say the numbers. You're planning to buy 5 UFC pay-per-views a year. Like your budget is $400 plus the ESPN Plus fee. I don't know what the subscription fee is anymore. What, do you know what that is, Casey? It's like $100-something bucks at least, right? I'll Google this real quick.
It keeps going up higher and higher.
Yeah. What's the yearly?
Wasn't it $4.99 a long time ago?
I don't know. You can get an annual subscription for $120. Saves you 15% if it's opposed to just going month by month. So let's say you got an annual. So let's say your budget for the UFC is like close to $550 a year. That's the subscription plus maybe 5 pay-per-views. Then you ask, is this one of the 5 pay-per-views that you would use that you would budget for? Probably not. Probably not. You probably would have done, by now, you probably would have done the first one. You would have done January for sure. Like you want to see, well, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't have because the main event got switched up. 319 would definitely be in there. Pereira, I think Alex Pereira, the Ankalaev title fight, people would have bought that one. Ooh, boy. Damn, I think I'm just looking at a lot of these cards. I think people would wait. Poirier Oliveira, 317 for sure. I think people push it in. So people might be halfway through their budget right now for the year. Let's say they bought 3 pay-per-views. They might only be planning to buy 2 or 3 more, and I don't think this will be one of them. I think 319 has to be one of them, and then people would wait for the Madison Square Garden card in November, or hopefully the year ender in December. But the year end card hasn't always been like a guaranteed banger either. So. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what your budget is for UFC pay-per-views. You know what? Casey, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll.
This is exciting.
And people, let's answer in good faith here because I am using the word buy. I'm using the word buy, not watch. Which is weird because I don't know how you watch a UFC pay-per-view without buying it. I don't think that's possible. How many UFC pay-per-views do you buy a year? Okay, let's go here. So let's say 13, all of them. 13. Let's say 10 or more. Let's make that our next one. We'll go 6 or more, and then 5 or less. How about that? There you go. Those will be our 4 options, guys.
Ooh, let's go. And
oh, sorry, 6 to 9, I should say.
Can you put a 0 in there too? I'm interested in the zeros.
Oh, 5. I only have 4 choices. I only have 4 options.
All right, next fighter to the scale, the number 11 ranked middleweight contender representing the great state of Louisiana, Brendan All-In Allen.
This is going to be good. This is going to be a good fight.
$185, the official weight for Covington, Louisiana's Brendan Allen.
185, and that grudge match with Marvin Vettori is official. Casey, you're right. I will put 0. Okay, you know what? I'll put 0. That's actually good. Yeah. Let me move the posts here a little bit. 5 to 1, 1 to 5, and 0. All right, people. Let us know how you're spending your hard-earned dollars. 10 to 13. Do you buy 6 to 9 pay-per-views a year? 1 to 5. All right, someone hit 0 right away. Come on, Casey. Was that you? Was that you? You're waiting for the poll to go up just so you can hit 0. Uncouth.
Hey,
uncouth.
Before we continue with the poll, but shout out to heavyweight Ryan Spann making us wait, and of course Paulo Costa, who we will be here for the next 1 hour and 18 minutes to see if he shows up.
He's just building up the drama. He's probably on his Instagram right now or something, like dropping stories and what have you. So, yeah, but I think Paulo's going to be last. I bet he'll be last. Ryan Spann, prior to this past weekend, was the last heavyweight to get finished back in March. But then we had a kind of a delightful UFC Nashville card where we had, I believe, all 3 heavyweight fights ended in finishes. Of course, the main event, controversial, the Walter Walker heel hook, and then why did I bring this up without being able to remember it? What was it? I'm getting confused because there was Taco Tucas and Junior Tafa, which was not a heavyweight fight. Oh, Vitor Petrino, of course. Vitor Petrino making short work of Austin Lane. So we went from having no finishes in like 3 months to 3 finishes in one night. So heavyweight is back. I think Spann. Actually, I was going to say I think Spann Brzeski should end in a finish, but I don't know.
Okay, first of all,
No,
heavyweight never left. Heavyweight never left. It was always
never
here
left.
with
You're
us.
right.
It was in our hearts. It was right here. I always felt it. It never went away. I never gave up hope in it. I never gave up hope in Martin Tybor main event at the Apex for eternity. That's all I want.
God bless you, young man. God bless you, young man. Ryan Spann, a lot of fights ended finishes. Brzeski as well. So, you know what? I'll just be optimistic. Like, I think, if anything, you know what, Casey? We're on a heavyweight finish streak now. We were on a drought. We got 3 UFC heavyweight finishes. 3 UFC heavyweight finishes in Nashville, and I think we're gonna get another one on Saturday. Could be 4 straight UFC heavyweight finishes. Heavyweight unders are back, guys. I know a lot of people made a lot of money with heavyweight overs. I think some people paid off their mortgages with the heavyweight over on Mo Usman versus Hamdi Abdelwahad. But I will tell people now, I will caution people from betting on heavyweight overs. I think the way it looks now, we do have quite a few heavyweight bouts that should end in finishes. Never mind. We have Martin Budai and Marcus Buchecha next week. So you know what? Heavyweight overs will be back for once. I am so sorry. BVA 11. Next week's card is probably better. Oh yeah. The Pico's fight dropping off sucks. Yeah. The Pico Evloev fight does appear to be off, and Pico has said he's aiming to have it on 319. So 319 could get more stacked. If I was Pico, I would just not be wanting to fight Evloev. But then again, he knocks out Evloev. He pretty much immediately gets a title shot. Yeah, he immediately gets a title shot. He won't because Evloev is awesome, but yes.
Wait, he won't beat Pico? I mean, you won't beat Evloev? Is that what you're saying? You won't?
Nah. Evloev is the number 1 featherweight in the world. I think. I'll be honest with you. I think he's the best featherweight in the world. I said it.
Do you have him ranked? Do you have him ranked above Volk?
I don't. I don't have the. I'm too adherent to the belts, the friggin' prop belts that the UFC hands out. But
AK, you were a gosh darn hypocrite. You're like
Volkanovski. Hold on. Volkanovski has a much stronger body of work.
You got to respect the belt.
Listen.
And then before that, you
who said that? I never.
Yeah, you just said it right now. Like.
When did I say?
That's why you have Volk.
I said I respect the belt too much. I didn't say you have to respect the belt. I said I respect the belt too much. I would not tell people to respect the belts as much. I respect the belts more than they should be. They should not belts are not the be all end all of what makes a great fighter. We know this now. We had John Jones parading around with the heavyweight belt for like 2 years, and we're like, he was never, literally at no point in time was John Jones the number 1 heavyweight in the world. Never. When he won it, Francis was still number 1, and by the time he came back, Tom Aspinall was number 1. So it's me, but I would not tell people that, you have to respect it. No, you don't have to. I just am because I'm a fool. Also, Volkanovski has a much better body of work. Let's be honest. If we're comparing resumes.
But if they fought tomorrow, Volkanovski versus Mozart, who wins? Yeah. Who do you got?
49-46 of Evloev.
So you rank him above. So he should be ranked above.
No, that's not my rankings are based on. That's a factor. It's a factor. But if that's my rankings are based on, Gelson Almeida would be the number 1 heavyweight in the world. So, Casey, you gotta balance these things. You got just say screw you, Curtis Blades. That win didn't count. You got lucky against Gelson. Yeah, you got lucky. Gelton's. Yeah, exactly. Just close my eyes and say, yep, Gelton's number 1. It's number 1.
AK, did you miss me? Did you miss me, AK? I'm not being part of these morning weigh-ins. Did you miss me?
I didn't miss you because you and I did a preview show together last Friday The first time ever, I think
did,
you and I have done a preview show.
did you see the comments? The comments were like raving. They were like,
They were
"I
actually.
love this duo," and you were
People
like,
think you're joking. People think you're joking, but we actually got very positive reviews, which is quite disturbing. That makes me. I'm really worried about our viewership that they
"You know
approve
what?
of that.
Hey,
Those
all I gotta
shenanigans.
say, I appreciate the compliments, and the bar is
Yes.
very low. The bar is very low. That's all."
You guys are very nice, honestly. The viewers, like, there's always one or two comments that feels being jerks, but like overall, like I always say, man, like and I know we Paulo Costa, I'll send these Casey. I don't know if you want to put this on screen. Has just tweeted a bit of a gag here. I'll send it to you on our Slack. He is in a tub with a rubber ducky. I assume this is not even from today. This is probably just a picture he had of himself. Let's even throw that tweet on screen. I'm sure Paulo Costa is fine. He is just trolling, as the kids say. Andrew says close the poll. No one buys pay-per-views. Zero is leading at a startling 53%. 17% saying 10 to 13. So there are still a lot of people shelling out their hard-earned money for these pay-per-views. Because even if you buy 10, let's say you're in the lower end of that 10, that's almost $1,000. If you buy 10 UFC pay-per-views, you are budgeting $1,000 for the UFC. And for some people that's easy. Like, but I always try to picture someone who's like has a family, someone who's like maybe 2 kids to feed, a family to support, other dependents. Like that $1,000 is a lot of money. I mean, again, like Casey said earlier, if you can afford it, have at it. But there you go. That is that was literally minutes ago from Paulo Costa saying,
so
"Wait,
put him on the scale."
There you go. Put him on the scale. Let's speak this into power. You put him on the scale, and I get you within the next 5 minutes. Paulo Costa will show up on the scale. I do not think he's actually cutting weight. It's a joke, people. It's a joke.
I'm really good at graphic design. This is great. I'm really good at this.
This is too much Paulo Costa on screen now. This is just too much.
You stop it.
DJ Cerny now says, "Well, I'm."
Oh, whoops. Oh. Hey, where'd you go?
All the sweat equity.
There we go. There we
that
go.
You can.
I like this shot right here. How's this?
Okay, we will sit on that. He will show up. Yes, it is just him and Ryan Spann. We'll do a quick little rain dance here, guys. You have the graphic on screen, but for anyone, again, maybe they're like DJs right now. They're supposed to be working, and they just have us on in the background. In the main event, Max Holloway
Wait.
and Dustin Poirier.
Are you reading? What's going on? What? Where'd you go, AK? AK, where'd you go? And that's why. AK, stop doing that.
What happened to me?
Why do you keep going? Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep just leaving?
I don't know.
You just disappear. You just don't exist. Stop it. All right. I get scared. If I don't see you,
I got scared. I don't know what happened there.
I thought some Thanos. What's the guy with the glove and makes people disappear?
Yeah. He snapped the fingers. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Was it Thanos? Thermos? What's his name?
Casey, did you watch? Did you watch Superman? Casey, did you watch Superman?
I would watch it, but I have a job and responsibilities.
Have people told you there's like a character in the movie that looks exactly like you?
Really? Is it Superman?
So there's a character in the movie, Casey. He's like a tech. He's like a tech in the movie working for Lex Luthor, and he is Casey laid into a T. He is you. He is you. People in the chat. Have you seen Superman? You guys know what I'm talking about. There's a guy that looks exactly like Casey, right? Just why? Let people flow in here. Trust me, people will mention it. Exactly like you.
Are you going to do a read through of the weights?
But I'll have some. I was going to give people a
weights?
thorough review of Superman, but I guess I can do that after the weights.
Yeah, do a read through of the weights. I got stuff to do.
I'm going to do it. Yeah. I'm going to do it. Do it.
All right, wait, hold on. And go.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, what's going on? Oh, I have missed this. I have missed this a lot. All right, everyone. We got our main event official. We have Max Holloway at 155, Justin Poirier at 156. It is a BMF title fight, but BMF title fights contestants are not forced to adhere to the standard title fight rules. They are allowed the 1 pound allowance for a non-title fight. So Poirier 156, A-OK. Weighing in for what we believe is the last time ever. Very emotional. He was the first fighter to step to the scale. Paulo Costa, we are still waiting on, but his opponent, the streaking Roman Kopylov, came in 185 championship weight. Welterweights Kevin Holland and Dan Rodriguez, also 170 on the dot. Dan Ige, 145 for his bout with Patricio Pitbull, who was 145, who was badly in need of a victory. Michael Johnson, 155, opened up the main card against young Daniel Zellhuber, who came in at 156. The featured preliminary bout, Kyler Phillips versus Vinicius Oliveira, what I think could be the fight of the night. Both guys coming in 135, that is official. A grudge match between Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen. Marvin Vettori 186, Brendan Allen 185. Both of them commented on the casino kerfuffle they had this past August. So if you want to read about that, check that out on MMAfighting.com. There wasn't much to it, but I mean, you certainly would like to get their takes on the story. It got pretty heated. And punches were thrown. 23-year-old Francisco Prado, 170 for his fight with Nikolai Veretennikov at 169. Heavily favored blue chip prospect Ateba Gautier at 185 for his fight with Ultimate Fighter finalist Robert Valentin, 186. Adam Fugit, 171 for his fight with the highly touted Islam Dulatov, 171, finally making his debut after winning on Contender Series some ways back. Jimmy Crute, looking to get back on track. He came in at 205. He faces Marcin Prachnio at 205. Brian Spann, the other man we were waiting for, yet to show up, but it is a heavyweight bout. I would not be concerned. Lukasz Dreski, 242. Bruno Fajeda, 186 for his fight with Jackson McVeigh, 185. Carly Giudice, 125 for her bout with Nicole Cagliari, 126. So there you go, guys. Everything's looking good so far. We had Robert Valentin, who needed the box, but it was the box of redemption. No issues there. Oh. Kenny, why is Costa in a bathtub filling up most of my laptop screen? Does this question need explanation? I don't know. It's pretty obvious. Sleeto, is Paulo going to miss weight or pull out? He was shaking tough yesterday. I think I'm optimistic. He'll make it. Will he pull out of the fight by like Saturday? 50-50. 50-50. I'm not going to tell you guys Paulo Costa is definitely going to make the pay-per-view. We just don't know this guy. He's had so many reasons for missing fights, so many reasons for inactivity. His antics are tiresome. And I don't know. Honestly, I do not know how much slack he has left with the fans. It doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, for the most part, like I said, people seem to laugh at his tweets, but other than that, not a lot of people taking him super seriously.
But isn't laughter like the key to life and happiness? Just laughing. So thank you, Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I'm just saying, if he makes you laugh and amuses you, he can do that not being a fighter. I mean, Dylan Dennis has a following on Twitter, and he hasn't fought ever. So, if he wants to be the next Dylan Dennis, have at it, Paulo Costa. It's not something I would aspire to, but
You mean being an extremely popular prize fighter? What is the issue with that?
popular is an interesting word. I don't know if popular, notorious would be appropriate. Even that seems to be giving too much credit. Guillermo is watching our stream. He noticed the poll results. It's actually gotten worse since he put them up. It's actually at 62% are saying zero. They do not buy any pay-per-views. Now, this is a very different question from watch, though. I do feel like people are watching them. Obviously, they may be... Casey, I don't know if you heard about this. They may be doing it through nefarious means. Again, wouldn't know about it. Didn't know it was possible. But apparently you can watch UFC pay-per-views without paying for them. Don't do that.
What would be a nefarious means? You mean like hanging outside Buffalo Wild Wings and like looking through the window?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing. Well,
or maybe getting like a
not even
like a platter, but only tipping like 5% rather than the courteous 20%. Maybe that's nefarious. That sounds pretty nefarious to me.
Casey, not even like outside of. like not even outside of Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, like, a lot of people they just keep their windows open in their houses, and they have their living room like right next to the window, like The Simpsons. And people just might be hanging out outside their houses and just looking in, and like it's super sad. But in this economy, if that's what you got to do to watch a UFC pay-per-view, then I say have at it.
How's the economy doing up there in beautiful Canada? How's your economy?
How's the what doing up here? Economy?
How's your economy?
Booming.
Speak for
Booming.
everyone.
Booming. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's
We're a little
awesome.
too connected to you Americans. I don't know. I mean, stuff happens to you guys, and then we get the after effects, unfortunately.
We'll fight you. I'll fight you.
And then there's some tariffs going on. Katie, I know you heard about these tariffs?
Yeah, you're
Casey, you heard about
paying
these tariffs.
You're paying the tariffs. That's the thing.
I sound like the worst comedian ever right now. Hey, how about those tariffs? You guys heard about those tariffs?
Hey, this thing on?
That's it.
Nope.
That's my material. And then,
Hey, tip your
and then
waitress.
random swearing, and then inappropriate jokes about human anatomy. That's it. That's my go-to.
Is tariff humor like the new like airport humor?
I think it has to be. I don't know. People, are you watching good tariff comedians out there? Because it doesn't seem like a lot to laugh about. So I'm not really sure how you can crack a lot of wise about that. So Zach Schulte. Zach, what's up, Zach? A regular, on to the next one, contributor. Catch me at a Dave and Buster's every Saturday night for the best UFC events ever. There you go, guys. That's your nefarious means. All right, go to Dave and Buster's, and as Casey just said, tip your servers, please.
Dude, watch some UFC fights with some jalapeno poppers.
I
That's
used to
freedom.
love going
That's
out,
freedom.
dude. I used to love going out to like your pubish restaurant to watch UFC pay-per-view, like a Boston pizza. Like it used to be a whole thing, but there you go. Thank you, Hank Hill. What's the deal with all these tariffs? Yeah, it's great.
Oh, wait,
It's great.
that's not Hank Hill. That's a Seinfeld thing.
No, yes. The commenter is named Hank Hill. Casey.
Oh, you're right. He is named Hank Hill.
Oh my, yeah. It's a little crossover there. I was going to talk about Superman. Can I talk about Superman? Or I don't want to spoil it for people. I'm not going to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. People should go watch it.
Talk about it, but don't. I don't.
All I'll say is
don't
this.
watch
All I'll
it.
say is this. All I'll say is this. It's worth watching. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I don't think it's like a revelation. Like I think some people. I've seen a lot of people just like, oh, this is the best superhero movie. It's fine. It's very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely recommend watching.
I hear
Go, Casey.
that Superman
Tell me.
is not an American citizen.
What?
I hear he's actually a refugee.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you commie. Get out of here.
Just
He
saying.
is born and raised in Kansas. How dare you? I don't want to hear this revisionist history of Superman.
Check his paperwork.
That is
Hey,
disgusting. You
Superman,
can't do that.
if you want to save us, do it the right way. Okay? Don't just sneak in. Do it the right way.
Get properly registered. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mary Lou, put a ring on that Lewis Lane and get your card properly. Freak. Michael says, "AK, do you have Letterboxd?" Sadly, I don't, and also I just don't watch enough movies these days. I don't watch enough movies these days. My
Guys,
opinion is not like
I
valid.
have a paid for Letterboxd account. So
Give
add
me-
me and follow all my. You don't have a Letterboxd account?
Give
Okay.
me. I'm gonna look at it right now. What is your username? Like, how do I find you?
What is my username? Hold on.
How do you find someone on Letterboxd?
Just scream at your phone.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. My username's E Casey. I don't know. How do I? Oh, share.
I like Ben. We have Ben in the comments in the review of Superman. Superman is awesome, but I'm also a dumbass who buys all the pay-per-views. I like that. You know why? You know why, Ben? Because Superman would want you to pay for the pay-per-views. So good.
All right,
Good
guys.
for you.
Well, follow
Good
me
for you.
on Letterboxd,
Not-
everyone. I don't know how to. What's my? I don't know.
What are you doing? Are you putting it on
I'm
screen?
trying-
What am I
Well,
looking
I'm
at?
right here. That's my Letterboxd account. I don't know my username though.
We don't know what you're looking at, Casey.
Letterboxd, man.
Uh-huh.
We're talking
Okay.
Letterboxd.
What am I?
I'm trying-
I can't read your phone. Your phone is tiny.
I'm this small.
Just tell us.
I'm so-
Just tell us your. I'm so sorry to everyone watching this. Tell us your account name.
I don't know. I think it's E. Period Casey.
This is
Which is my name.
hilarious.
That's
E.
my name.
Period Casey. Okay. I found you. I think
you
that's
did?
you. Oh, that's definitely you. Yes.
Wait, it's a picture
All
of me at
right. Let's see.
Universal Studios. Is that me?
Correct. It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Posing quite provocatively. Okay. Favorite films. Casey, can I blow up your spot here and talk about your
Go for it. Go for
letterbox?
it. Go for it.
Anyone who's come for UFC talk, let me just say the main event has weighed in. Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier. It's all good in the hood. Everyone successfully weighed in. We're just waiting for Paulo Costa and Ryan Spann, and it could be a while. So this is where we are now. Casey's favorite films: The Princess Bride, a classic, cannot dispute it. That's just such a good. That's so rewatchable. It's such a good movie. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just responding to some messages. And you also put Rushmore, of course, by the great. Oh my gosh, why is his name Wes Anderson? In the movie. Here we go. People got tired of us.
Ranked UFC middleweight contender, the Eraser, Paulo Costa.
And you guys were worried.
$185, the official weight for Paulo Costa with that co-main is now official.
The co-main is now official. Paulo Costa, 185. He actually did kind of look like he just got out of the tub, didn't he? Extra sauce on that one. DJs are now. He sure dried off quickly. He looked a little like. I think he looked a little. There's just no nice way for me to say this. He looked a little wet. Felt bad as I said it, Casey. Felt bad as I said it.
Don't say those things again. That's weird.
Would moist have been better?
If Costa wins in the post presser, I will ask him that. Like, hey, so Paul, and congratulations on the victory. AK wants to ask,
God,
why you look so moist?
I keep forgetting that. Oh my gosh, Casey Layden is guys. If you want questions, send them to Casey. He'll ask. He's at the presser. He's gonna be head to head with Dana White, with the big boss, with Mr. Power Slap himself. So
I'll ask Dana.
Unless, how funny would it be if we got some Dave Shaw instead?
I'm sure
that would be great.
The New Orleans Tourism Board would love that one.
Listen, Joe Rogan's not here, so I guess Dustin Poirier's retirement is not that big a deal. Apparently, I don't know what's going on with Mr. Joe Ro. But yes, your other favorite film. I mean, I don't know if they only let you list 4. It's only showing 4 of your favorite films. Dazed and Confused, Richard Linklater, a classic movie. Many future stars in it, of course. Very good time. A lot of recent reviews. A lot of positivity, Casey. Where's your review? Where's movies you hated? I want to see some negativity on here.
Oh my! In a prelim on ESPN in the heavyweight division, Ryan Superman Spann.
That is a heavyweight Ryan Spann right there.
$252, the official weight for Ryan Spann.
252 for Ryan Spann. I think
All right,
that's...
thank y'all for being here. We'll see you for the ceremonials later today. One more sleep.
Yeah, a little bigger. He was 249. Yes, everything's official now. That was 249 for the Waldo fight, so he's got a few more pounds on here. He's enjoying the heavyweight life. And he's allowed to. Ryan Spann has been around for quite some time. So if he doesn't want to cut weight anymore, Ryan Spann, that is your right as a human being and as a fighter. Casey, I see you left a 2-star review for Heat. That is just we gotta people. I'm gonna leave you with that. That is our. I don't know what to do with this. It's one of my favorite movies.
Do you want to talk? We can talk movies. Dude, I want to talk.
I just had
a.
I had another friend recently who also told me he watched Heat for the first time like this week, and he said he didn't get it. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with people who I thought I trusted and cared about. It's very upsetting, but it's fine. We're allowed to disagree. That's the beauty of movies. But I love Heat. Probably top three favorite films.
Oh, okay.
Casey,
I would love to talk about Heat because, okay, Heat's one of those movies to me that's got some very iconic scenes. But it is a 3-hour movie. It should be about at most a 2-hour movie. It is just
you are insane. If you're telling me they need to cut out the stuff with Den,
and to me, the female characters are just written so poorly. Like as far as dudes talking, great, and the ladies just to me just very poor
here we go.
female characters. But
here we go, Mr.
I get it.
Mr. Superman's an immigrant over here. Oh, everything's got to be woke. Oh, everyone's I'm tired of it. Oh.
Everything's got to be like, about being good to people and not being racist.
Oh, why? Oh, Superman helps people now. Oh, what do they do to this character? It's fine. You know what? My friend just watched. My friend just watched this week. He said almost the exact same thing you did. Where he's like, oh, I liked this scene, but like as a whole, he didn't like the movie. And then I said, I'm not talking to you anymore, but I respect your opinion. So I will soon have 2 less friends now who didn't enjoy Heat. But BVA 11, Heat was okay. Well, we'll have 1 less commenter as well, apparently. So that's great. I won't stand for it. I won't stand for it. This is absurd. I think we have to read down the weigh-ins, of which again there was almost no drama. We had 1 person have to use the box. That was about it. We had a bit of a wait for Paulo Costa. Otherwise, all good, people. I think this is fingers crossed.
And Paulo Costa was moist. He was moist.
He was soaking? Is that? I don't know. Is there a right? I don't know if there's a good word to describe this. Casey, let's play the music.
You can read?
Yeah, let's get people out. Let's get people out of here. They've had enough. They had enough of me for sure. Max Holloway, guys, 155 for his trilogy bout with Dustin Poirier. Also, the final fight of Dustin Poirier's career, and thus the final weigh-in, coming in 156, using the non-title 1-pound allowance. The BMF championship will be on the line, but this is not a traditional title fight. So, 156, A-OK. In the co-main event, Paulo Costa and Roman Kopylov fighting for... Well, Costa fighting for middleweight relevance, possibly his job. Roman Kopylov kind of sneaking towards a title shot. It'll be his 3rd straight win if he beats Costa. Both gentlemen in a championship weight, 185. Kevin Holland, 170 for his 4th appearance of 2025 already. It is not even August, and we will see Kevin Holland fight 4 times. Hopefully, because his matchup with Daniel Rodriguez has fallen out a couple of times, that will not happen on Saturday. Daniel Rodriguez, 170, so that fight for now is official. Dan Ige, 145 for his fight with former Bellator star Patricio Pitbull, also 145. Michael Johnson, Daniel Zellhuber opening up the main card. MJ, 155, Daniel Zellhuber, 156. Kyler Phillips and Vinicius Lokdog Oliveira, maybe my 2nd most highly anticipated fight of the weekend, including all the events that are happening. That might be my 2nd most anticipated fight. 135 for both gentlemen. Marvin Vettori, 186 for his grudge match with Brendan Allen, came in at 185. Welterweights, Francisco Prado and Nikolai Veretennikov, that is on. Prado 170, Veretennikov 169. Ateba Gautier, one of the biggest favorites in the card, he's coming in at 185. His opponent, Robert Valentin, 186. Adam Fugit, 171 for the debuting Islam Dulatov, also 171. Jimmy Crute at 205. Marcin Prachnio, also 205 for that light heavyweight bout. We just saw Ryan Spann close out the day, coming in at a nice and healthy 252. He is facing the only man to defeat Walter Walker in the UFC, Lukasz Drewski, who came in at 242. Bruno Ferreira, 186, facing the debuting Jackson McVeigh at 185. And flyweights opening up the preliminary card, Carly Giudice and Nicole Cagliari. Giudice 125, Cagliari 126. There we go, guys. So, Casey, thank you for joining. What a pleasure, guys. Can we have C's in the chat? Can we have C's in the chat for Casey? Back on the beats. back on the weigh-in beat. Used to be Casey and Esther all the time. You guys remember seeing them at events. Occasionally there was a gentleman named Errol Helwani was around some of those
What's he up to
times.
lately? Is he still doing things? Is he still doing?
He's doing all right.
Is he in the industry still?
He's doing all right. He's covering a lot of combat sports. I'll tell you, him and that whole gang of knuckleheads.
I can't forgive him. Like, he ruined the Brock Lesnar surprise. Ruined it. Dana made a promo and everything, and it ruined it, and it hurt my feelings. And now I knew about the fight 2 hours before Dana told me. So
I heard it was chilly outside the building that day, Casey. Can you confirm? I heard it was. Can you confirm? That was tough. That was before my time. That was before I was with MMA Fighting, so I missed that. I actually was not, sadly, not there to provide you emotional support during that difficult time. But I remember when it happened. That was hot stuff.
I was there.
We got, yeah, you were definitely. I know you guys were. C's up in the chat. Thank you guys for Casey. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will have a preview show. I think not long from now. I believe we're aiming for 1 p.m. ET. We will have the ceremonial weigh-ins at 6 p.m. ET and a Q&A tomorrow, guys. So stay locked in to MMAfighting.com and the now apparently regular team up of Alexander Kaley and Casey Layden. I don't know how this happened, but there you go, guys. Watch Superman. Good movie.
Oh, I want to see 28 years later, and I want to see Friendship. I want to see Friendship.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Friendship yet. You see Friendship?
Which one's that one? No. Which one's that?
With Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson.
Oh, okay. I heard it. Yes. No, I have not seen this.
You jerk. I don't like you. All right. Bye.